Right now we are a 325 bed facility. We have 16 outlying clinics. We currently take care of about 20,000 pieces of equipment.
They touch that equipment from the time it shows up till the time we retire it and send it on its way, and everything in between.
We had a generator test that for our East Tower, and tonight I've been assisting as needed, but primarily working on Omni cells that failed to come back up during the power loss.
So it's MP50 monitor up here in the NICU. I'm just basically have my ECG simulator and my SpO2 simulator. I'm just simulating low and high alarms just to make sure all the alarm limits are working.
And I have X-ray equipment at the networks of care, and some of them are as far away as 30 miles, 35 miles away to our north campus from here. And if something breaks there, usually that's their only room at those networks of care. We always hate to send patients somewhere else to get an X-ray because it's kind of a hassle for the family and the patient, but also a hassle for our doctors to read their X-rays and get their results and everything to them quickly. So.
And what I do is pretty much everything. And if anything breaks on this machine itself, or the absorber system or the ventilator, I take care of that, or any of the accessories like the vaporizers, the monitoring system.
We've got a great reputation throughout the organization. Our customer service focus is unmatched. We really try our best to go the extra mile for our customers because the clinicians, they take care of our patients.
So my biomed guy for the operating room, every morning that he's here, usually about 6:15 or so, he's making the rounds, he's doing PMs, he's checking equipment that we called that might have broken the day before. It's
frantic phone calls to the biomed department, and you guys have come up right away. I actually had somebody physically removed one of those monitors and brought another one and bolted it down, and it was probably 5 minutes between the time that I called and I had a new monitor.
It's no trivial matter to be responsible for as many pieces of equipment and making sure that they're always operating in the best working order and to be able to provide the most accurate information.
Equipment management is very much a unique organizational structure here at Children's. It's the first time in my 30-plus year career that I've ever seen non-clinical and clinical equipment paired together under one umbrella. This really allowed these two groups to not just coexist, but to help one another actually increase skill sets for each other.
That shared leadership between the two really has evolved, where it's always them together determining how best to solve a problem.
You're working on a piece of kitchen equipment to whether you're working on a piece of life support equipment. It'll sound silly, but there are basic foundational elements that are the same.
The hospital here, we share medical and non-medical equipment all in one division. And the non-medical also takes care of beds, cribs, and stretchers. Biomeds and the non-clinical people, they complement each other. We help the biomeds when they need a hand, they help us when we need a hand.
If people come in and see that from the outside, they're actually taken aback by it. And then there's some interest tied to it. Well, how does it work? Where do you see the benefit? How, does that help growth, personal and professional growth for your people on both sides? So this is very unique on how this is put together, and it works well for us.
I think it works for us because some of the jobs that we do entail, whether it's the clinical side or non-clinical, a lot of those jobs cross over. So it's a natural fit for us to say, let's make this all one team and an equipment management team and tackle some of these problems together.
Really enjoy the departments I've got. The people are great to work with. The hospital, like I said, anytime you need to get something repaired, it's not a problem.
And I think it's an example of all the folks in biomed. They're excited about what they do, and they really are interested in the mission of the hospital. And as such, it transfers beyond just the equipment, because they know this equipment is attached to your child.
And I've been here for 11 years, and biomed has become my best buddy.
It's an entire team approach. We've got super managers. Our director's great. All the managers work together. The teams work together. Everyone helps everyone else.
It's that shared leadership and that shared vision amongst them all that truly, I think, makes them stand out. They all are working for a common goal, and our common goal here is the kids.